Hello, we got a bit of a different video today. It's gonna be unedited, unscripted, kind of casual like this. You can look forward to a higher effort video in the future when I have more to say about this game, when I experience more of it. But right now, this is pretty much just my first thoughts about this game. I did just end up my 15-hour stream. I did wake up at like 2 a.m. to play. So this might be a bit all over the place, but we'll see. Hopefully it turns out well. But yeah, I want to start by saying that I went into this basically completely blind. Everything I knew about the game was like something that appeared on my timeline randomly, or my friends told me. I didn't look up any trailers, I did not see any gameplay from the beta, practically nothing. And also, if you don't know, I like Arknights a lot. I'm still new in Arknights, but I love the game. Played for maybe 4 months. Incredible. Genuinely one of my favorite games of all time. The story, the gameplay, both incredible there. So, but you know, this is about Enfield. Let's talk about Enfield, not about Arknights. I think the story in this game is alright. I didn't get into it too much so far, you know. Again, I was playing for 15 hours, didn't get like extremely far, right? The story will progress, and I have high hopes for it. Genuinely, because of just how incredible Arknights is. Obviously, they might disappoint. I hope that doesn't happen. And I trust them. I trust they will write something good. But so far, I think the story was kind of generic. Like what I just saw in a gacha before, let's say. Wasn't really too excited about that. The game looks very pretty. I think it looks incredible. If I compare it again to like Vuva or Genshin, I think this looks much better. It also runs very well. I must say don't really know much about computers. I think mine is like alright, but it'll run perfectly fine. I don't have any issues. Like, I feel like it's good, well optimized. Even like Chaos Zero Nightmare, which I feel, just from my very limited knowledge, should run better, runs worse. So I'm very happy about that. I didn't have any issues even while streaming. So yeah. What this game has, what's like very unique, I feel, is the factory. Factory, I feel like I can show you. I'm actually right next to it. I didn't get into it too much. What I built was only in the tutorial. It looks kind of atrocious now that I look at it. Now that I understand it a bit better, this looks atrocious, and I hate it, and I will change it. I think the factory is fun. I know a lot of people might hate it. I'm a big fan of Satisfactory. Love that game. This so far, very simple so far. Again, I feel like it will get complicated. What I kinda did not enjoy about it is how they actually over-explain it way too much. And I understand some people, like, maybe I feel it because I played Satisfactory and it's very similar. They say everything like 20 times, and I know there will be probably children playing this. They are stupid. But damn, I really was annoyed. They have like fucking a million simulations. And I show that here, I think. I did a bunch of them, not all. Like, every other one explains the same thing, but differently. That's what it feels like. They are not particularly fun, I'll be honest. If they made it like, I don't know, instead explained it differently, I would prefer it. However, I still like that's, you know, after I finish the tutorials, that's not a problem. We'll see how the factory gets in the end game, obviously. I don't know that. I feel like most people don't know with that yet. Because, well, the game is not out even like 24 hours. Not even 20 hours as when I'm recording this. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to playing more with this. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe it will be bad, but I don't know. Other than that, obviously combat. That's like, I feel, the main gameplay kinda. Honestly didn't care for it too much. It's like, if I will be comparing it throughout the whole time to Genshin Vuva, because they are very similar. They are two gacha games I played. I like this better. I enjoy like the chaining the follow-up attacks. I do like that the team is like around you and you just don't transform into them. They actually attack on their own. They are doing stuff. Looks much better thanks to that, in my opinion. I still didn't care for it too much, let's say. To be fair, I slapped my 6 stars into one team and was like, yeah, this will work. Didn't even read what they do. I don't really understand it yet. I will look into it more. But while playing through the story, which is mostly what I did today, tiny bit of exploration, but this team was good enough. My very limited skills and knowledge of what I'm doing was enough. If I continue playing, I will obviously look into it more, try to figure out how to actually play the game. And maybe after that I will see like the cool complexities of the combat and I'll fall in love into it with it. Yeah. I mentioned exploration. I didn't do too much of it again. I feel like in this whole video I'll be saying about how I didn't do enough, but like, can't expect me to do everything in fucking 15 hours. It's like nothing special. It feels very normal, I guess. You just walk around. You don't have any like special types of movement. I guess there are these zip lines, but they don't feel like unique or anything. Just go around, open chests. There are some puzzles. The like main puzzle, you just like, I don't know how to explain it. Just put squares onto like a grid. And I do like that puzzle. That's like the main one I've done so far. I don't know, there will probably be more puzzles, at least in the future, right? It's a gacha game. There will be a lot of new stuff in the future. But I think that puzzle is pretty cool. They can definitely do more interesting things with it if they are not too scared of making it actually difficult. I know a lot of people wouldn't want it to be difficult because they want to quickly get their rewards and get the fuck out. I don't mind having difficult puzzles. Especially if they get better rewards, you know? Then there's the gacha. There's another thing, I don't know how much I can comment on after day one. I know there was a lot of discussion about that even before the game released. That's one of the things that did get to me before I played it. I think like just looking at the rates and stuff, I think it's pretty good. Obviously, very much depends on how much currency we can get. That's the most important part. Yeah. But the problem with this, I don't think is that it's bad for you or like too hard to get stuff, but it's that it's overcomplicated. And not that it's something that's like super difficult to understand. More like, if I again compare it to Genshin, there's like 10 fucking things that can happen, and this happens if you do 30 pulls, and this happens when you do 60 pulls, and this happens when you do 80, and then it increases by 5%, and bullshit, you know? What carries over to the next banner, what doesn't, stuff like that. But I feel like overall the gacha is fine. Obviously, we'll see how much the currency we get. Other than that, else is there to say? There was a funny thing that happened. Well, funny if it doesn't happen to you. I feel like if it happened to me, I would be fucking terrified. But they had some issues with PayPal, and apparently, if you put your PayPal into the game, other people could make purchases from your PayPal. I don't understand how it worked. I found it, as I said, kind of funny just hearing about it, because how the fuck does that even happen? I never heard about that. But, you know, also if it happened to me, that's kind of scary. I would not want that to happen. Apparently, like, I think they fixed it. They are rolling it back. They're refunding stuff. I don't know what they are doing, but yeah. But yeah, I think that's like kind of it. I guess one more thing is, I feel like this is something I might get used to. Right now, the game feels really like cluttered with everything you can do. Like, no, that's not what I wanted to say. More like, there's so many buttons, you know, UI guy. There's so much stuff you can click on, and I have no idea where everything is still. And that's something I will get used to, probably. But right now, I'm kind of lost whenever I'm in the menus. But again, I hope that's something that will fix itself with time. And yeah, I plan to give this game more time. I'm honestly not 100% sold on it. I was really excited, and you know, it's good. But I'm not 100% sold on it. I will see how it progresses. I plan to play more, like in the following few days, like go into it quite hard. And then, you know, see how it goes. Play maybe more casually. Maybe I'll drop it, which I would be sad about, but also, like, it's a video game, it's fine, right? But yeah, you know, it's free. I recommend you try it. And you know, maybe it will be bad, but then in a year it gets good. You can always start then. I can always drop it and resume in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I feel. Yeah. If I forget anything, I will put it into the video that I will release in like a month talking more about the game. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, and bye.